you're out wearing a Trump hat. Are you kidding me? You're going to vote for him?
No, anything to keep Hillary out.
Anything to keep Hillary out?
Yeah.
How about voting for someone? Like Gary Johnson or Dr. Stein?
But the problem is he won't get enough votes to beat Hillary.
Well,
it doesn't matter. It's the what do you call it? An electoral college. You know what I hope happens? I hope Gary Johnson wins his home state of New Mexico, and I hope he wins a couple more, and I hope that that Hillary and Trump split the electoral and we don't get a president. Because then maybe they'll get rid of the electoral college. It's outdated, it's archaic, and it's elitist, and it should be most votes wins. Al Gore should have been president. He got 500,000 more votes than George Bush did and lost. How can you get the most votes and lose?
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
So anyway, I can't believe you're going to vote for Trump.
Well, I was just going to ask you on the marijuana situation.
Yep.
If it does become legal, what do you think regulation should be like? Age?
It should be treated identical as tobacco and alcohol.
Okay.
It's that simple. I've had people say to me, okay, Governor, what do I do if I catch my 13-year-old if it's legal with pot? And I look at him and say, parent. That's what you do. You parent. You treat the same way if you caught that 13-year-old with tobacco or if you caught that 13-year-old with alcohol. You treat it the same way. Simple.
Okay.
Treat it just like you would tobacco or alcohol.
Okay, term limits on politicians. What are your views on the term limits?
Well, you have them.
Well,
It's called voting people out of office. Ultimately, the people have the power of term limits. It's called the vote. When somebody gets elected for 30 years, look in the mirror and ask why. It's that simple. But I'd be fine with term limits. No one should ever be able to serve more than the president's allowed.
Okay.
2 4-year terms.
And then, since you mentioned on Trump, what are your views on Trump?
He's a friend of mine, but I think his views are ridiculous. Here's the reason I won't vote for him or Hillary. They're going to keep us in the war, both of them. And they're going to keep the war on drugs going on. I want both of these wars stopped, and the only candidate that I know who's come out totally and said he will stop them is Gary Johnson. I think Dr. Stein would too, from the Green Party. I shouldn't speak on her behalf, but I'm pretty sure she would too. But those are my 2 major issues, getting out of these 2 wars. And Democrats and Republicans, either one wins, you're going to be in the wars for another 10 years. So enjoy them.
One more question. RT, when is your new show starting then?
I don't know.
You don't know,
Got to talk to Misha. He's my boss.
One more thing. Joke. Predator is being remade. They just announced it last week. Make some calls.
It's being remade to what?
They're remaking it, redoing the movie.
They already did it.
No, they're going to do another one.
They've already did that too.
They're doing it again. That's just what I
Good.
heard.
Well, fine.
Running Man was the best movie you ever did. I love that movie.
Oh, that's good. You know who wrote it, don't you?
Oh, God, I can't remember right now.
Richard Bachman.
Oh, okay.
But you know who he is? Stephen King.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, that was a great
No,
movie.
it was a group of short stories he wrote under Richard Bachman as a pseudonym, but Stephen King wrote The Running Man.
Okay.
You know, the famous Stephen King, the horror writer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he wrote Running Man.
Jesse, I appreciate it.
But
I know this is...
The thing is, though, that's the problem with Trump. We stay in the wars. I want someone who's getting us out of the Middle East.
I
And
agree.
with the Dems and Repubs, you're going to go another 10 years.
Yep.
And what's it accomplished? Nothing. Nothing.
Thank you, Jesse.